Welcome everyone. I am very happy that you have decided to join me as we continue our discussion of sound financial concepts. Before I begin, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. In today's video, the secrets of how to use debt wisely. I will unravel a concept that has been misunderstood, feared, and misused by many. Debt. Yes, you heard me correctly. Debt, when wielded with wisdom and prudence, can be a powerful tool in your journey towards financial freedom and wealth accumulation. In a world where the term debt often elicits anxiety and stress, I'm here to show you a different perspective. A perspective that can transform your financial landscape and pave the way to riches. But before we delve into the intricacies of leveraging debt wisely, let's address the elephant in the room, our societal conditioning around debt. From a young age, we're taught to avoid debt at all costs. We're bombarded with messages that paint debt as a financial plague, a burden that must be eradicated swiftly. While it's true that irresponsible borrowing can lead to financial ruin, demonizing debt altogether is akin to throwing the baby out with the bathwater. Now, let me ask you this. What if I told you that debt could be your ticket to financial liberation? What if I told you that by harnessing the power of debt, you could generate cash flow, acquire assets, and ultimately, attain the financial independence you've always dreamed of? Intrigued? You should be. You see, debt, when used strategically, allows you to amplify your financial capabilities. It enables you to leverage other people's money to accelerate your wealth-building endeavors. But here's the catch, it's not just about borrowing for the sake of borrowing. It's about deploying debt in a calculated manner, with a clear understanding of its implications and potential outcomes. So, how exactly can you use debt wisely to gain cash flow and get rich? Let's break it down into actionable steps. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power, and in the realm of finance, it's your greatest asset. Take the time to educate yourself about different types of debt, interest rates, leverage ratios, and risk management strategies. Equip yourself with the necessary tools to make informed decisions about borrowing. Distinguish between good debt and bad debt. Not all debt is created equal. Good debt is debt that generates income or appreciates in value over time. This includes loans for real estate investments, business expansion, or education that leads to higher earning potential. On the other hand, bad debt is debt used to finance liabilities or non-appreciating assets, such as credit card debt for discretionary spending. Create a strategic plan. Before taking on any debt, develop a comprehensive financial plan that aligns with your goals and risk tolerance. Identify opportunities where leveraging debt can enhance your cash flow and propel you towards your objectives. Whether it's acquiring rental properties, starting a business, or investing in stocks, ensure that your plan is rooted in sound financial principles. Manage risk effectively. While debt can turbocharge your wealth-building efforts, it also comes with inherent risks. Mitigate these risks by diversifying your investments, maintaining sufficient liquidity, and having contingency plans in place. Conduct thorough due diligence before committing to any borrowing arrangement, and be prepared for unforeseen circumstances. Focus on cash flow generation. One of the primary benefits of using debt strategically is its ability to generate positive cash flow. Whether through rental income, business profits, or dividend payments, prioritize investments that yield consistent and sustainable cash flow streams. This not only covers your debt obligations but also provides you with additional capital for future ventures. Reinvest and scale up. As your cash flow grows and your assets appreciate, resist the temptation to squander your newfound wealth. Instead, reinvest it back into income-producing assets or debt reduction strategies. By compounding your returns and scaling up your investments, you can accelerate your journey towards financial abundance. Stay disciplined and patient. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is wealth. Be patient, stay disciplined, and stick to your long-term financial plan. Avoid succumbing to impulsive decisions or chasing get-rich-quick schemes. Remember that wealth accumulation is a marathon, not a sprint, and success often hinges on consistency and perseverance. Now, I understand that the idea of taking on debt may still be daunting for some of you. After all, it requires a shift in mindset, a departure from conventional wisdom and a willingness to embrace calculated risk. But let me assure you, the rewards far outweigh the perceived dangers. Think of debt not as a burden, but as a strategic tool in your financial arsenal. Embrace it as a means to unlock new opportunities, diversify your income streams, and ultimately, achieve the life of abundance you desire. And remember, the greatest risk is not in taking action, but in allowing fear to paralyze you into inaction. In conclusion, I urge you to reevaluate your relationship with debt. Respect debt, but do not fear it. See it not as a liability, but as a potential asset, an instrument of empowerment that, when wielded wisely, can propel you towards unparalleled prosperity. Dare to defy convention, dare to challenge the status quo, and dare to harness the power of debt to sculpt your own financial destiny. Remember that most individuals and companies that have accumulated significant wealth use debt as an instrumental part of their wealth-building strategy. My friends, the bottom line is that, in most cases, debt should only be used to generate cash flow or to acquire appreciating assets. My friends, stay focused, stay invested, and I will see you on the next one.